Today is different. I feel light. I feel deep. I felt God. God is holding his space so perfectly, but holding that space is all he does. To his own outwardly detriment, God has to endure the weight of holding his space so massive, and he does so on and on and on, so we can continue to bump our heads. God showed me today that he and he alone puts his own desires to the side and lives dying so that we can continue to be afforded the free will to do as we choose, which 95% of people will choose to fucking waste. So God dies so that we can live, and it happens in real time, somewhere in this thing we call a universe. But he literally endures death so that we can have a life to waste. And the thing is, if we all woke up to the smoke and illusions being thrown at everyone, everything, everywhere, and started living consciously with one another's best interest at heart, if we did, when we can do that, God will be relieved of his ongoing suffering. That is love. We all kid ourselves. None of us are 100% one thing or another. We all have shit in our past that us and only us know about. It's the things that you've done when no one's around, when it's just me and you. All those times that no one else should not have to tell. All those times that no one should have to tell. That's what life was ultimately made for. It was made as a place where souls could reside until they find the answers they've always been looking for right inside of themselves. And we all, in front of cameras, act like we have none of these things about ourselves. We all have something going on. That's reality. Some more, some less. Some this, some that. But no one's perfect. But that's what society and the media culture strive for. So that's who we have to act like. We are chasing perfection, But that's what society and the media culture strive for. So that's who we have to act like. We are chasing perfection or something, so we aren't ourselves. Our true selves, if we are to be real. We're all bugging. Right, left, this, that. All the bullshit, so that we don't have to deal with ourselves. None of us would have any problems ever if people just looked inward instead of outward for answers. Religious or spiritual, we both and we all have things that we have done that are really judged for. You're probably going to hell. No one is 100% proud of themselves unless you're living with the help from the Most High. It's impossible to unless you're an alpha male. That's it. So that's the real truth. God is literally dying on the cross so that we can continue to keep the freedom to fuck our lives up. That's a lovely being. Killed himself so that you could continue to have the freedom to kid yourself and not live chasing becoming versions of your higher self. Peace.